Alright guys, we're back with Final Fantasy X HD Remaster for the PS4. I am James, the whole effing show, your tour and your guide today. Last time we made it through the Calmlands, but before that we beat up Seymour Mordecus. We beat him up in, at the end of Avail. You guys didn't get to see that cutscene because the game didn't allow recording, but you did see a little cutscene between Yuna and Titus, the little date scene that's called the underwater date scene. We beat up a giant mech, we got some capture weapons. We got a rusty sword, and we saw a new blitz ball. What we're going to do today is head into this dark cavern.
Where are we?
The faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go.
And if
The
you know
faith
there's
awaits.
if there's a faith inside, you guys know what's coming. And this is why I need a lot of money. So if you need a lot of money for this spot, you can easily make it on that high road. So if you feel like you just want to go make a lot of money, use that high road, because you can overkill those enemies really easy. So you just run through. This is a pretty straightforward area with few twists and turns, but just going straight forward. I could capture these enemies if I want to, but I don't really care to, because like I told you, I don't care to. Those dark elementals aren't really useful, so I'm gonna run from them. These enemies aren't, like I told you, I don't really know much about them. Those dark elementals, I think they use flare, if I'm not mistaken. I probably should fight some of these enemies so I can up my money a bit. Yeah, it leads to fire. Just know, and when I did miss Blitzace last that boss battle, just know I have not done that overdrive, and I don't know how long. It's been a very long time since I've done that overdrive. I stopped using overdrives after a while because after you get strong enough, you don't really need them anymore. It's kind of I just need more money. I'll overkill enemies now because I just need more money. And like I say now, you see how strong Waka's got, because he's at the end of his spear grid. Waka only gets really strong doing the first at the end of his spear grid. So you just keep running. You got the little chest over there. This is a cutscene here.
What's a faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
Well, I kinda agree with him.
So we'll just keep on moving. We'll just keep on rolling it along. I will kill these dark elementals because they can cast reflect. All they use is flare that I know of, so they don't have any elemental weaknesses or resistances, so you should be able to one-shot these things. As you can see, Titus can kill that thing even though he doesn't have He doesn't have piercing. He can't kill it. He just can't overkill it. Arn can do that really easily. And if you, I'll show you later on, if you armor break certain elementals and flans, you'll see what happens. In Xanarkin, there's this really huge flan that I'll probably run into. I'll show you how to kill that thing 2 ways. But a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of people I've seen in forums in different spots, they have a major problem with that. So, unit strength is only 4. It's only 9. So, increase it by 4, it goes to 13. This should massively increase the Aeon's strength. So, Bahan was at 48, now it's all the way up to 65. So, please, I don't recommend you ever using that part where you, how do I say, with the part with the Aeon Soul? Where you get to upgrade their abilities. I would never use that thing because it's almost literally useless. These mechs here, Riku can take them apart just by stealing from them. So if they are giving you an issue or you just need to get rid of them, just take them out. None of the enemies in here have to be as strong as those mechs you fought on the Bavel High Road. I might use literally all 750,000 on this next part. But literally you can get level 2 key sphere. You're probably gonna get a lot of those because when you get to a certain area too. Oh, and there we go with the pollen. So, then this pollen is different. It only put me to sleep. They only put one of them to sleep, but it put darkness on everybody. So the Brotherhood is not a good item for these weapons. For these enemies, as you can see, they're missing. As you can see, they're missing. And they half water damage. So I'm gonna have to change that. Literally, the only person that can kill them right now is Yuno. And I could actually possibly die right here because if they don't wake up on their own, they're just gonna sit there asleep the whole time. So Titus did wake up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually use one of those 99 remedies I got. And we're gonna wake up, wake up Waka. Waka will take that one out. Titus will guard. I just don't really recommend fighting these things unless you can kill them in one shot. If you cannot kill these enemies in one shot, don't. Because remember, when I was on the mushroom, I had a very hard time with those things. Especially with the ones, those red ones, those whatever you call them, red caps or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Yuna does learn a big ability called Kiraga. It does take 20 MP, but it doesn't. It literally could. It can literally at this stage. It can heal anybody almost up to full health just about. It'll heal more than most of your max HP right now. Now you know you can just generally kill these things. Because Waka and Titus can just wreck these things. Yuna really can't do anything because I don't recommend you using ice on it because they're always magic resistant. These things I'm literally gonna run from because I don't really feel like being bothered with that whole thing. Let me take Titus's all. Let me take his. I didn't realize I got these Barquette swords. Put his variable steel on. I'll probably customize that off screen. But yeah, generally you just do that. It's not really much going on there. You get that fortune sphere. Oh, there's these things, Doom. So what Dooms do is they can cast Doom on you. As you can see, they are weak to everything. So what I advise you do, call in Riku. Because I'm going to show you something. If I think correctly, she can steal a special item from this enemy. Nope, not that. So it's not the item I was thinking you could steal from it. It does have armor. All he literally does is cast Doom on you, so it's like really no use. Doom is a status effect. After a certain amount of turns, you will die instantly no matter what. So this is probably the first instances you've seen. So he has 5 turns. After his 5th turn, he'll die automatically. As you can see, you can literally one-shot this thing with any fire magic or any magic at all, any elemental magic, because there's really no point. It's weak to all elements. It's really not useful at all. I thought you could steal a far plane wind or far plane shadow. I think if you catch every monster in the monster arena, you can do that. I'll try it anyway. Can I overkill these things? Yes, you can. That fortune sphere you saw me get, that will activate luck spheres. It's kind of stupid how you have to get those, and I will show that on when I do get to that part, how to grind for those. Because like I say, if you need luck, you're gonna really need that in this game. You're gonna need a lot of it, because there are certain enemies you won't be able to attack without having high luck. When you get to the Dark Aeons and you feel like fighting them, the small Mega Sister Mindy, the smallest one, you won't be able to hit her physically at all without high luck. Note, there is a boss fight in this area, so do not be alarmed. There is a boss fight in here. It's not a real bad boss fight, so don't be alarmed. It's actually much simpler, because at the strength that I am, I should probably just wreck whatever comes my way. A critical hit from Titus does max damage, or at least you're maxed able to do. So you get you another chest. This is two more mega potions. Albert primer. Didn't realize it, but always pick those up if you see them. So these things really just are useless. I'm just gonna one-shot it with Yuna, because there is no other way of doing anything. Just wanted to make sure everybody got a turn. There is one more that enemy in the game in a special dungeon I probably will show off eventually. I'll show you how to unlock it, because it won't be unlocked the minute you have it. So this, of course, you see a save sphere, and normally when you see a save sphere, it's either triggering a scene, or you know it means it's a boss fight coming up. Could be a bit of both. This game could be a little bit unpredictable. Oh, here we go.
Pat, another Guado fiend? No, an unsent.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham?
That is the first summoner she ever had.
Forgive me. I was too young.
Or the one she first guarded as a guardian. She does not like that.
There is no human left in you now, is there? Very well then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
Battle time. This is against the summoner, so she will summon the Aeon. This is the Aeon you will get from the Faith. So let's see, if you start this battle off, this is the thing that you have to deal with. His name is Yojimbo. He is immune to sensors. I don't really know what to do with this thing, so all I say is wail on him until he dies. He isn't generally really hard that I remember. He doesn't have an attack, if I remember correctly, he can use in a spike called Mzamato. It's a very famous attack. He's already low, so we're gonna try Blitz Ace again. But as you can see, a few hits and he's already going down. He does have a high defense and a ridiculously high evasion when you get him. There we go. Bam. He kicks the crap out of him. Shockingly, that didn't kill him. This is his most basic attack, the dog. I don't think Riku can steal from this thing, because I really didn't steal from any bosses, in case you hadn't noticed. Yep, nothing to steal. So, actually, we're gonna try to actually knock off his elemental reels. So for water, oh, messed it up again. I really don't know. I'm really terrible at his and we kill it. I'm really only used to doing his other one. The next one that he gets is like the best attack in the game.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right. Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
So let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is instead of going into the chamber, I'm going to go left first. Like I figured, there are chests over here. That's a flexible arm. That's an item for Riku. That will give you. That has empty slots on it. So it is customizable. And this has 2. MP sphere, really good to have. 2 X potions, always good to have. You can go all the way back and you go to the entrance, or you can go forward and go into where the faith is. So, this is where Yojimbo resides. They dragged the faith all the way out here. They never said who did it, but I think I'll look up the story and find out who and where.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me? If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
So he's asking for 300,000. There is a way to get him to come down, so what you will do is...
Do we have a deal?
So now he goes down. So
Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal?
you keep going down. You keep offering him less, he'll keep going down.
Do we have a deal?
You can negotiate with him. I think the lowest you can get him.
No.
You can keep going down. It takes a second to get him to go down. So you can't go back in there and you can keep doing this. the lowest you can get him, I think, is about 190,000. I'm trying to get him to 200,000 so I can give him 600, but I might have to go to 240 and just give him triple because it's something I'm trying to do to show you guys.
If you desire my make your offer.
Okay, so let's go down to 210. Let's see if I get him down to 240 again.
Do we have a deal?
One more time.
Do we have a deal?
250,000. So what I'm gonna pay him now is 750,000. Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna pay him 750,000.
You alone realize my true value. You are a master worth serving.
You get 2 teleport
My sword
spheres.
shall guard you on your journey, summoner.
You get 2 teleport spheres and you get your Jimbo. If you give him 3 times the amount that he's asking for, so if you bring him down and then give him 3 times that much, you could give him 900,000, which I've done before, just by grinding a lot. So you get him and you take that and you're on your way. So you have 2 more teleport spheres. So you can use them on anybody. You can use it on Riku, you can use it on Auron, you can use it on Titus, Waka, whoever you decide to use it on, but it does generally help. So you just want to run back out of here because now you're done. You got the boss battle out of the way. It really wasn't nothing. Yes, Riku is faster than Titus naturally, so especially that I have him going and walk in Auron's sphere grid, he's not going to get too much agility at all. So Riku will be faster than him almost no matter what. So what you originally want to do is come back out of here, and you just want to save it, and you want to go back up top, and you want to go across that bridge. I did check out one of my last videos, and this mic is much better than the last one I had. It sounds a lot better. You guys can hear me a lot better. I think it's great. No item. So when you cross through here, we're moving along. We're very close to the end of this main story.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance. I finally understood why. She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
So we're now going to Mount Gagazet. This is where all the Ronso live. Yes, Mr. Kelk Ronso is here. There's B. Ron. And there's Mr. Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once.
And all the other Ronso showed up.
Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
So be it. Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Not lying.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Sidekick, like I said.
We have no regrets.
blasphemers!
And Kimari's not taking none of that. He's standing up for his summoner, even though he's so small.
Summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kelgranso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bavel?
But still you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a Maester. Yuna is much the same.
Huh? Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder!
We would kill both of them.
No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
Even sacrificing yourself. Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna, we bow to your will. Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
We thank you.
And you see Titus and Walker back there playing around like normal, just being kids. So you continue on. Like I would say, save it if you need to. So remember when I told you that you're gonna have a part with Kimari? This was that time.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimari not pass. Kimari shame Ronso brothers. Kimari forget his birth.
Forget his people, forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso.
Mountain hate the weak, hate the small. If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
think you will win? You not forget who took your horn. Never forget.
Kimari never beat Brother Biran, never win. This time, I win. I will win.
Why, you... This some kind of Ronso thing?
Kimari problem.
Now, yes, you have to fight both the Kimaris.
Rend you asunder.
Yes, you do have to fight both of these guys at once. So, what you can do is, they are only as strong as you are, as much as you've used Kimari. The only way you can use this battle, unless you literally did not use him at all. So I'm gonna start this battle off by using Jump, my favorite overdrive. So something else you can do is you can learn Aqua Breath from those Chimera, but if you ever really want to, like I do, You can learn most of your abilities by using Lancet in this battle and just learn everything you need. I don't really need that since I don't care for Thrust Kick.
This is the strength.
That's what I'm looking for. That right there. As you can see, they're not doing much damage at all to me, so I'm looking for that Mighty G, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to use Mighty Guard on Kimahri now. And now I'm immune as Fire Breath. And now I have Protect on, if I'm not mistaken. I'm immune to that now too. So what will happen now is, if I need to, let's use Lancet. I would say keep using Lancet on them until you don't learn anything else, because there are still some abilities you can learn, but I don't typically care about literally using these abilities. Now he's out.
You will pay for this.
You won't ever know when they're dead. You won't ever know when they're low on health, because it looks like you can see how, bam, you won't never know that luck. So I always take out Biran first, because he uses that Mighty Guard crap, and it really helps. But since I did use Kimahri soon, I always make sure that he has enough power to beat the snot out of these guys, because these guys can be they can be strong enough. So there is one more ability I'll probably learn it in Xanakin. I don't know if I'll learn it from them. As you can see, what his damage he's doing is pitiful. Now to show you how much Fire Breath can do to him. Because if you kill these guys too fast, you won't learn all the abilities that they know. Doesn't do as a lot as I thought. It used to do like a ton of... I remember he used to do a lot. It must have been really strong, because at one point in the game, one playthrough I used Kimahri so much that he did I think he killed both of them in one Fire Breath. Because Fire Breath will, of course, hit everybody. I literally killed both of them in one Fire Breath. Like, my Kimahri was really strong. And he's down now too.
You win.
So it looks like climbing this mountain is possibly going to be two parts, because this mountain can be treacherous and it's long. So you get one friend sphere and one return sphere.
Strong is Kimahri. Biran is happy. Sacred Mount Gagazet, I honor the name of strong warrior who defeats Biran. Remember always, Gagazet, that name is Kimahri.
Mountain knows Kimahri strong. Kimahri may pass.
Summoner, we Ronso will stop pursuers from Temple.
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimahri's horn long ago.
We crush enemies following behind.
Kimahri crushed enemies standing before. You are most fortunate, Summoner.
I thank you.
Ronso will shine your statue brightest.
Thank you. But I fear that no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Then Ronso will make.
With grand horn on head.
That would be wonderful.
So the Ronso respect Kimahri now. Well, at least these two guys do. They're not really
I
strong.
wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
Still funny. It's like they almost knew you wouldn't use Kimahri because his brothers aren't that strong. Isn't that odd? It's like the game just knew, oh yeah, you're not gonna use Kimahri. So with that down, you want to get Kimahri in. You want to use 3 sphere levels. Now Kimahri can cast haste if he wants to. A return sphere nothing more returns you to a sphere that character has already activated. So that'll always be good. So what I want to do with him is I want to put his Beastmaster on. You do have to put piercing on it. I don't know why they didn't give that to him. So with him, I want to put on his Taming Sword. And for Waka, I want to put on his Catra. So customize. So I gotta put a few abilities on them. Customize. His Beastmaster, I do want to add piercing to it. And Waka's, I do want to add sensor to it because I'm going to take Yuna out because I don't really need Yuna for this part. I do need Auron because I need all my physical attackers. What's going to happen is I'm going to capture at least one of every monster on this mountain, which I advise you to do this now because it's a lot simpler to do. It'll make this easier because this one.
Yuna!
What is it this time?
They saying how the Temple of the Faith. So you just keep going. Like I said, I'm gonna try to capture or at least have one of every monster. That will help you get that will give you an item that you will need to get. These enemies are not useful at all because they can't be captured because of course they're mechs. They are slow, so. And as you can see, they can hit pretty hard. So do not be alarmed. Some of these enemies can. I'm gonna try to do as much of this as I can in 20 minutes, cause like I told you, this mountain is pretty big, and I think, excuse me, it is pretty big. So please be careful. I mean, like, it is really big. So that means it's gonna be a long climb up to the top. You can pray at those little shrines if I'm not mistaken, but you just want to keep following the path around. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So with these things, you just want to kill these things as fast as possible. Bam, capture it. It'll let you know it's been captured. That's been captured. This thing literally almost never popped up for me. This is an upgraded version of that Yeti you fought in Mount Maka and Lake Makalania. As you can see, I'm not overkilling these enemies because literally I'll have all my stronger weapons equipped. As you see, I'm making all that money back that I lost because I lost a lot of money. You want to capture these enemies too?
Let's get 'em, guys.
I used to remember every monster I needed, but I honestly cannot remember every monster I needed. There is this part on the actual mountain, and then there's another part coming up where there's a second half to this part. You're gonna have to catch those monsters too. Oh, Arn never got a turn. Wow. That's one reason why I didn't used to use him. My brother Macho Infection used to get so mad at me because I would never use Arn, because Arn was his favorite character and I would never use him, and he would get so mad at me. But he's so slow, it's like he doesn't really get any turns. And I don't know what to do with that. So he got some turns. I just don't be knowing what to do with him. Now Walker's gonna get even stronger. That's his last strength power up of his sphere grid. So I can send him through Orange, or I can send him somewhere else. I might send him down Titus's just because I want him to get some more agility.
The only way to go is forward.
So you just keep on going. I don't know. I think that might be like an automatic thing it does, because this thing is pretty slow. These enemies are real. Most of the, if you like, has got as much agility as I do, they are pretty slow. So always go. And there are an incredible crap ton of battles, so I don't really need to fight all of them. I'm just gonna keep fighting them just because. And even with leaving these battles in, I have completely gotten so many. I've really completely gotten so much stuff. That dog is named after, is actually the name of a boss that's in Final Fantasy 15 I love beating up on, called Bandersnatch. It looks completely different. It's one of those Roman bosses. I played a lot of different Final Fantasies. Okay, there is a chest up here, like I figured something up here. Gives you a defending bracer. Yeah, what does this do? Remember, bracers are for armor. Poison proof and stone proof. So that would mean if you equip those to him right now, nothing, that break ability.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
The break ability you saw some of those enemies, or some of you saw Seymour do, or Stone Gaze or something like that. That will never hit him. He'll be completely immune to it. I'm just gonna keep knocking. I'm gonna keep knocking these enemies out because I need the money back. But again, every time, if you notice, I'm really getting through these. I'm really getting through these places really quick because I'm getting really through these places quick. Even after leaving the battles, and I'm getting through them really quickly. It just seems like it's a ton of battles. Like I said, if you don't intend to see a lot of these battles, all you literally have to do, like I literally do when I'm watching a Let's Play of something, if I know I don't want to see a certain part of a game I've already seen, I just fast forward through it. Especially like random battles, because for me, editing is like really hard to do from my PlayStation. I do have an app called Share Factory that does allow you to edit videos, but it takes up so much space that eventually, before you know it, I don't have anything.
They sure keeping us busy.
Better than freezing to death.
These enemies are pretty strong, and as you see, they're not dying in one shot. Oh, capture these things. Walk is the easiest to capture that with. Yes, these enemies only have the second level of spell, so they are not that strong. But in terms of strength, Walker is still my weakest character. In terms of physical attack, out of these three powerhouses, he's the weakest. Well, use these spear levels really quickly. He's only going back one. Titus is going up for another HP power up. Oh, this is a new character.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Once.
We have met several times before.
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna, but the temple imprisoned him for helping traitors.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told me, before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done. Welcome to Owaka's.
So, yes, Owaka got locked up. Kinda sucks, doesn't it? I mean, I'm happy for the man, but it's like, wow. So, what I want to do is I want to sell some more equipment. So, I can sell all this stuff. Like I say, I just want to keep selling stuff because I need my money back because I am a little broke now. SOS Overdrive is an ability that allows you to once you whatever your charge mode is, if your HP is low, it'll give you more. It'll charge twice as fast, if I'm not mistaken. See, flexible arm, I don't need it because I don't use Riku at all like that. So I'm gonna sell it for 25,000. They do sell for pretty good money. I don't need any of this stuff. The Avenger's pretty decent, but I don't need it.
I will be sure to.
He's doing
Something
this.
you something you do want to do is talk to him and buy items from him. Please buy items from him, because there's certain items that I do need,
Welcome to Owaka.
and I'm gonna need a lot of them. So please buy these. This is the first time you ever buy holy waters. Buy 99 of them. You'll thank me later. I'm actually gonna run from this battle because these enemies take too long to kill because they don't die, and I can't capture them anyway. Like I said, I will show you exactly where to find all these enemies to. I will show you exactly where to find all the enemies to capture. But like I say, just keep following the path forward, and you shouldn't have any problems. I'm just making all my money back because I really do need this money. Cause yeah. Oh, so that is him using Sao. That's the first time he's punched us, and as you can see, his physical attack isn't all that high. 900 is that's cupcakes to us. And as you can see, be careful if it puts up his dukes. It's just like the other one. If he puts up them arms, he will counterattack every time, and it just causes extra damage. And when I'm here, you probably won't bother you, but yeah. If you come over here, I think it's a little spot is what I was looking for before. I don't really need to fight them like I say. Oh, these are the two chests. HP sphere. And a level 4. You can always use level 4s. I actually didn't even realize those two were under there. I've never known that. I'm actually learning stuff with you guys, so as I'm going through, I'm learning different things. Honestly, I don't know if there are any out bed primers on this mountain. If it is, I don't know it because I've probably never seen it. I will flee for most of these battles because I don't really need much strength. But do keep everybody's overdrive up, because if you had guessed it, you have a boss fight coming up, and he is a doozy. I know it's probably not fun watching me run from battles, but hey, it makes the video quicker, and it makes the recording time a little bit shorter. There is a jet sphere somewhere through here. I thought I knew where it was, but I know it's like one of those little side patches. I may have just passed it, but there is a little part because I'm already at the end of this. I'm actually already at the end of this. So what I didn't even realize is I'm already at the end of the top. I'm already at the top of the mountain. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end the video here before I start the next part, because as you can see there's a save sphere. So right when I walk through that part, we're gonna get into another boss battle. So guys, like I say, this is James, the whole effing show, signing off. I appreciate all your support, everybody that's watching, everybody subscribing. If you like what you see, smash it, notification button, subscribe. I'll be here and I'll be back for another video.